Hey everybody, good evening. My name is Will Drury, founder and CEO of Diagon, and we are building a procurement platform for manufacturing equipment. So I'll tell you a little bit about the problem statement here. All around the world, critical products like batteries, vaccines, semiconductors, and PPE, like for healthcare, are produced largely outside of the US. And so a few years ago, in 2020, the US experienced this shock to the global supply chain that was really a worst case scenario that was years in the making. And this really happened fundamentally because the US is a net importer of goods to the tune of nearly $1 billion. And so this problem seems really simple, right? Just make more stuff here in the US or in North America. Well, as you can imagine, the problem is really just not that easy to solve. That really requires lots of investment in capital equipment so that we can make those products. So I know this problem firsthand. Before I was a founder of this company, I was an equipment buyer at Tesla, and I bought complex pieces of equipment like this stamping press. It was incredibly hard to find the right companies that made the presses, compatible robotics for the automation, shipping and transportation logistics for a press that's the size of an apartment building is unbelievably difficult to coordinate. And so this problem is really a very deep problem that goes beyond just sourcing the equipment. It's really solving the problem of managing these projects and getting the equipment to where it needs to be so that it can make those products. The tool set today is unbelievably sophisticated. I'm kidding. This is literally the tool set for sourcing equipment today. For the most part, buyers today use Google searches to search for suppliers. They use word of mouth references from their colleagues. They email back and forth with suppliers to get to clarity on the specifications and requirements of that equipment. And most of the projects are then managed in spreadsheets where they're managing their payment terms and payment milestones, they're managing change orders, and all these highly complex things reside usually on someone's desktop. So that's why we're building Diagon. So Diagon, we're building I call it a CapEx procurement platform that's built by CapEx buyers, where we make this incredibly easy for our customers to source equipment. They can simply upload drawings, they can identify qualified suppliers that make equipment, add those suppliers to their RFQ events, and distribute that to all the big players that they need to make that equipment. So we've built chat capabilities into this as well, and we've made it incredibly easy for buyers to do comparisons of these quotes, which today are mostly in PDF documents, and they're very high in complexity. RFQs tend to range between 20 and 50 pages, and the quote responses that you will get from a supplier for something like that stamping press are 50 to several hundreds of pages worth of technical documentation. So we essentially built this because I wanted to make this easy for any company to procure, like a Fortune 500 company. To date, we've saved our customers over $120,000. We're really just getting started. And we also save our customers time because in these big infrastructure projects where time is measured in days, shaving a month off of a project schedule is a very high impact result. We've been in the market for a little over 7 months now, and we've got 6 paying customers. We're making about $150,000 in annualized revenue. And again, we're really just getting started. Our customer base is primarily in the automotive, aerospace, and energy industries, where battery manufacturing is quickly taking off as one of the highest demand industry segments. And there are more companies out there like them. So this map actually comes from whitehouse.gov, where where they talk about the number of new factories and new manufacturing lines that are being set up all across the country. There are over $650 billion worth of new factories and manufacturing lines being set up, and we want to help these companies get the equipment they need so that they can make products for all of you. We've got a world-class team of people. Myself, my co-founder Greg in the back here, we came from Tesla. We were equipment buyers for several years before we started this company. My co-founders Shri and Clara, they've built matchmaking platforms, dating apps, and lots of back-end systems for companies like Bloomberg. We've got some awesome news to announce. We recently raised a $4.3 million round, and that brings our total capital raised to $5.1 million. We're really proud to have Refashion Ventures on our cap table. Thank you so much as one of our investors. And you can see they're in really good company. We've got some incredible investors alongside them. Techstars, we were at Techstars Q4 of last year, LA program. So yeah, we're really excited to put this capital to use now. So I'll end it here. America, as I like to say, is back in the factory building business, and we at Diagon are providing them with the tools they need to get the job done. Thank you.